Ghost of Tsushima. So I still want to complete all the legendary tales. We're definitely doing that. But what do we get for this one? Well, one of them you get some armor, and I don't even know what the Kensei armor does. I know one of the armors, the Mongolian. Oh, this is a Way of the Flame, which lets you light your sword on fire, which sounds kind of cool. And then the main like quests that are like important. Let me go ahead and how do we go to our like journal? Here we go. So we want to go ahead and help. I want to help the actually help old lady second. I want to see who the heck what's her name? Tomoe, I think it was her name. I want to go ahead and do that, but I guess we have some other gear equipped. And I want to go ahead and go back to my super awesome armor that gives me not categories. Oh, is this a new one? Sturdy armor. No. This is the Sakai clan armor. I like how this one looks. But I also want my cool helmet. I guess when you beat the game, it automatically puts on like something else. Because I definitely had this. The Genbu straw hat is the best. Only in black though. But Warren and Console, thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate it. How am I doing? I'm doing good, man. We just finished this game, so we're kind of doing some of like the other quests that are still like good, like as in they're not going to be like boring quests. Well, at least they have some type of story to it. Well, hello, Spons. What kind of game is this? This is a single-player, story-driven game. Although we are done with the story, there are some side stories that you guys won't need to know the background of this game. So, this story that we're currently doing is based off of this one archer. He has a student, and they basically have sided with the Mongolians. The Mongolians went in, and they invaded, and they wanted to take over Japan. And basically, we're fighting back. But right now, we're just looking for that objective, which is straight to the left.
Quickly, Kaze!
I'm gonna miss that. Oh, we're a little bit off. For some reason, the wind wouldn't move. Okay, there it goes. The wind will give you kind of the direction and where you need to go. Oh, is this a huge camp that we need to like raid too? Oh no, it's.
Sensei Yugioh said he'd meet me here. He's not here. Maybe someone has seen him. I'm looking for a samurai, an archer.
The sensei headed toward the coast. He said you should catch up with him to join the hunt. And you'd know what that meant.
Okay. I actually have no idea. Okay. Dreams of Conquest. You love the Mongolian South Park episode? I love it too, man. The shitty walk. Alright, and what's our next quest marker? Just to go straight forward? Okay.
Here!
Come on, horsey. Alright, there we go. Oh. Sometimes on this game you gotta really open up the minimap over and over again. Because the wind is just not super precise. Oh, what's going on over here?
Sensei Yugioh is in trouble.
Should we assassinate this guy? I don't know if he hasn't seen us. Oh, that guy's still struggling. Hold on, there's extra resolve over here. This guy's still trying to crawl around. Get him. my favorite fast food place. I would say Carl's Jr. and Jack in the Box are pretty up there. Jack in the Box specifically for the potato wedges, though.
You're wounded.
I'll survive.
You should have waited for me at the camp.
I had a lead on Tomoe. I couldn't risk losing her.
Were those her archers?
One of them shouted my name.
More on the way. Tend to your wound. I'll take them.
Alright. Alright, well, I hope you have a good one, Warren. Thanks for stopping by. We got more people coming in? Alright. Oh! He was walking directly in the line of sight. Oh, we don't have Whataburger where I'm at, but In-N-Out's pretty good. Yeah, they already know where I'm at. I'm just deciding on how I want to like approach this, but they're all archers, so it's just like very easy. I'm stuck on this. Alright.
Not bad, Sakai.
They had you surrounded.
Tomoe taught them well.
That's not why they outmaneuvered you.
If you have an insight, share it.
You didn't notice them because you were too focused on finding Tomoe.
Even I make mistakes, Sakai.
No, you don't. Except with her.
We should get moving.
Oh, dude, that's his grill. How far away is this camp? No, there's no way it's that far away. It just doesn't show up on the mini-map.
What do you know about the camp?
Archers, for the most part. Tomoe has been seen with them on raids all over Akashima.
She won their trust.
She's a useful tool to divide and conquer, for now.
Ooh, nice. We got some kunai.
Tomoe betrayed you before she sided with the Mongols. But you never told me exactly what happened.
She used my teaching to help a band of assassins. They paid well.
It still doesn't explain why she attacked you.
Sakai, how does a samurai deal with an assassin?
You retaliated and attacked her.
I dealt with Tomoe as I would any common murderer.
She was your student.
I don't make exceptions, Sakai. What's that ahead?
They hunt people for sport.
Not sport. Practice.
They're ruthless.
Indulging violence weakens the warrior. Like too much food or drink.
You said Tomoe traveled to your dojo to study. What did she do before that?
Her mother belonged to a merchant family in Umugi. She never knew her father. Why do you ask?
Killing is not learned overnight. Even for a prodigy with the bow.
She was born with a taste for bloodshed.
Oh, and I have to go all the way to the smoke. What should she do to these people when she kills them?
People of Akashima like dogs.
Tomoe and her allies are too hungry for violence. A killer masters a weapon. A samurai masters himself.
You've devoted your life to mastering the bow.
To the bow, yes. Not to killing.
Now you're splitting hairs.
I've tied a wounded man to my horse with a bowstring. Used an arrowhead to cut meat when I had no knife.
You're saying a bow is more than a weapon.
And a samurai is more than a killer.
Let's go, Kaze.
It'd be kind of cool if she fought, like, instead of actually using her bow, she just has the
We can't
arrows.
win Tomoe back. We have no choice. We have to kill her.
I trained her. I share the blame for her actions. I will end this.
You only share the blame if you encouraged her thirst for violence.
I made her my student. I should have seen the darkness in her.
You didn't see it, and that scares you.
It bothers me.
But, like, you wouldn't have that much force to be able to
Nearly
hit with, like, an arrow.
We'll approach this like Fort Nakayama.
Observe the camp, look for weaknesses. Make a plan of attack.
Like, you would just
That's
break.
right, Sakai. Look twice and shoot once.
Or maybe she made some new weapon. But I'm guaranteeing it's not going to be something crazy. Alright.
I hear them.
Definitely a camp for training archers.
Okay, so we got to the camp. Now is to kill them all. Survey it. Oh, okay.
Mongolian-style archery.
A hybrid. Tomoe is teaching them.
Training to fight samurai.
We will give them more to learn.
We take the camp, then find out where she is.
The moment you attack, my arrows will strike home.
Alright, so... I don't know about that guy that's passing. Okay. I mean, this is an easy double kill right here. Potentially even a triple. But it's an easy triple.
I saw at Castle Kaneda. Was no fluke. You are improving. Tomoe's not here.
I can't sheath my sword.
Sure. Look around.
Or why can't I sheath my sword? It's my thing. Is it too dirty? Got too much like sweat on it or something? I can't sheath my weapon. It's like my favorite thing to do in this game. Makes me kind of sad. I don't know why. That's very strange. Search the camp. Okay. Well, I feel like they were kind of gathered around this, right? I'll return to the training camp. Maybe looking at the... There's a chest over here. What is this? Oh, it's a
A
scroll.
message in Japanese.
What does it say?
Khotun Khan may be dead, but the Mongol Empire will live forever.
Oh, she's gonna be...
Before the year's over, your archers will fight with my master's skill. Tsushima will be yours. And I will deliver the heads of Sensei Ishikawa and Jin Sakai.
I was here.
Dang. That's cool that it like knows like that we killed the final boss, since this is like, you know, the aftermath of the game, and it still like continues that. Versus like, oh, we'll kill this guy, you know, the boss will live on forever. But like the boss is dead and she knows that. That's just such an awesome touch in the game. Because I'm wondering what happens if you already, or if you haven't completed the game and you do this. I'm guessing that's just simply not there. But let's check out this other part of the camp. Oh no, it's saying return to the training camp. So I'm guessing, oh, it's right there. There's also some supplies right here.
A supply list. Japanese bows and targets. Delivery locations all over Toyotama.
She's setting up more training camps.
One in Otsuna, another in Kushi. More planned.
I hope we don't have to go eliminate all these camps.
Everything. And she threw it away.
She's a threat. There is only one way this ends.
I know what must be done.
Knowing and doing are different.
You are questioning whether I am samurai. Tomoe was my greatest achievement. But if I must, I will destroy her to save this island. That is my duty.
The list we found. We will use it to track down the other camps.
And we will end Tomoe's treachery. Sakai! You are a fine warrior. You could become a great leader. But do not question my integrity again.
Okay. Dreams of Conquest. So that was the end of the last mission, I guess? I mean, we still technically gotta find them. And you know what I should get? Ooh, a charm of persistence, a range charm. Alright, let's check out what this charm does. Even though I'm probably not going to use it. So it's increased to arrow damage, that's all it does. So now I guess there's more of these, the river children. Okay. I want to do the quest with the faces on them. Oh, the Kenji's tail. Okay. We'll definitely do Kenji. So I want to go back to the, oh, there's more. So there's a ghost and demon. Is this basically the same? Join Ishikawa inside the farmhouse or join him for the hunt? Okay, I want to go ahead and continue the hunt. Where is this located? Okay, well, I guess it's weird. This is still like the Tome quest, but like we're continuing it, but it's faster to go ahead and open up the map. I don't feel like the game should really do that because it does this a lot. But to answer your question, Largest, yes, we are somewhat near LA. In terms of like, because you were talking about like food earlier. Yeah, as far as I'm aware of, there's no Whataburger. I think I can actually jump through this or squeeze through it if my horse wasn't in the way. Nice. And now to get my horse through it. There we go. Just like magic.
That's
Yeah, I really feel like that. For some reason, maybe the touchpad got too much sweat on it or something. It's just not registering the wind stroke thing. Or maybe I'm just not pushing it hard enough.
one of Tomoe's training camps is around here.
Ah! The coast! Don't kill me!
What's going on?
Who do I talk to?
My lord.
You're gonna give me some busy work, probably. So let's not talk to the guy. Speak with the the frightened man.
Take whatever you want.
I'm not a thief.
Everyone knows you're attacking caravans. The ghost and the demon Sensei.
Sensei Ishikawa? That's a lie.
I've heard you myself.
Heard us? When?
Not long ago. Tearing up the road like starving wolves.
What is this guy talking about? The ghost and the demon sensei. Maybe someone else is claiming to be the ghost as well? That's all I can think of.
How are Sensei Ishikawa and I being blamed for highway robbery?
Yeah, that actually doesn't make any sense. But it looks like we gotta go over there.
North. Find out who's responsible.
Hill.
I see the little thing. I'm wondering if we can just grapple. We just jump. Some games will let you do it, like there's just like a very long range on something. Oh, I'm supposed to move the camera. Okay. Oh, I hear arrows.
Oh. Sounds like trouble. Sensei!
Oh wait, he saw me already? What? The archers are so easy to kill in this game. It's literally one-shotting, or it's two-shotting.
About time you showed up.
You're welcome, Sensei.
You're the ghost.
What happened here?
His caravan was ambushed.
Lots of attacks lately. People say you're stealing supplies. Or sided with the Mongols.
Rest easy. I'll discuss this with Lord Sakai.
Tomoe is behind this.
She sows paranoia and fear. Attacking caravans, blaming us. I caught up to his group too late. Saved him, but not the others.
Where was he ambushed?
Close. Why?
Find the ambush site. Track the rest of Tomoe's group to their camp.
That makes sense.
What's wrong?
Nothing. She has me off balance.
We'll put an end to that.
Rest here. Eat the food I gave you. And wait a while before you leave.
Thank you, Sensei.
Show me where he was ambushed.
Isn't he supposed to lead? Okay.
Quickly, Kaze!
How did
Took him
you
a
find
while.
me?
Someone heard a convoy being chased.
People avoid the roads because of Tomoe. When I caught wind of a merchant chancing a supply run, I followed.
It's Tomoe's goal. Okay.
Why would Tomoe attack supply runs in Kushi Prefecture? There's no strategic importance.
No. But the Kushidera Temple inspires people. Could be a Mongol effort to break morale here.
You don't sound convinced.
I think that's part of it. Not all. Tomoe betrayed everything I taught her. Then she betrayed me. And after me, her home. I'll hunt her past the horizon if I must. There's the convoy.
And more victims of Tomoe. Let's see what we can learn.
She wrote a letter on him.
It's a warning to the people of Kushi.
From Tomoe.
From Lord Sakai and Sensei Ishikawa. No travel is permitted on these roads.
Wait.
On pain of death.
Crude, but effective.
Oh, there's more clues? Okay.
No other survivors.
Japanese and Mongol arrows.
Of course.
No, I think that kind of makes sense why they think it's us now.
They took off down the road.
And we'll find them. This is the last time Tomoe and her men will ambush anyone in Kushi Prefecture. Come. Hurry! Dismount here. Quickly. There's no time to scout the camp.
Now who's rushing in with his hakama half-tied?
I know what a hakama is. I'm guessing that's like the underwear. Am I in the right direction here?
You have something better to do?
Oh. Did they get ahead of him? I think we got too far ahead of him. You like your new controller? Oh, the bootleg one that you got? Some of his bootleg controllers aren't too bad. Oh. Let me loot your house first, then I'll help you. Oh, what you got? You got some supplies? Oh, wait, hold on. I think you got one more thing. Iron. Alright, I cut you loose now.
Hold still.
Oh, no. No, please. No.
We're here to help.
She said...
Tomoe? What did she say?
She said I could live until the samurai came.
No! On the ledge!
Oh, that's cool. There's a little ambush. Well, let's just go all the way around. Oh, I guess. Maybe we gotta actually take them all out. Oh, we can get up here. Might take a couple tries, but hopefully we just won't get knocked. I didn't expect the approach would be like just go directly straight up. Now I gotta go back down? So I guess maybe they wanted us to use the arrows to shoot them. Come on. There we go. Sometimes it's kind of weird. He sits there for a while. Like, I'm holding forward the whole time. And he's like, oh, okay.
Tomoe set a trap for us, and we walked right into it.
I spoke with her 2 days ago.
Tomoe?
The captive. Heard her talking about a Japanese woman she saw with the Mongols. I asked her to find out where they were camped and report back.
You did what?
It could have gone the other way. We'd be standing over Tomoe's body instead.
You talk about what it means to be a warrior. How Tomoe undermines that. But you and she are the same.
You expect us to be perfect. Your uncle, me, Masako Adachi. But only a child expects perfection of his elders.
Finish your thought, Sensei.
We all carry weapons. We all choose between life and death.
And you're too comfortable with that power.
And if I weren't, I would be dead. And so would you, Ghost.
Not everyone can...
But we're all killers.
Okay.
We still have a camp in Otsuna to deal with.
The ghost and the demon sensor. Okay. A lot of skill points. You know what? I'm thinking about putting the skill point in where the... Oh, we got another range charm upgrade, but let's go and see what that does. So we have missed arrows have a 25% chance of being recoverable. Okay. Oh, we got 2 silk. That's awesome. So go back to Ishikawa. Is this still the same one? All right. Go ahead and mark this. Pretty much straight. As soon as our horse comes out.
How's it?
It's so weird that, like, Ishikawa is right next to you, but then the quest is like, go way over here and then find Ishikawa. You know what, maybe there's just some type of internal cooldown. Hopefully I can just jump. No. Oh, cool. I can. Well, I mean, I can climb down. Really? We take damage from that? This is it, right? Okay. Perfect. Oh, Shikawa, dude. He's faster than us.
That's right, Sensei.
Sakai,
Sensei Ishikawa, is all this Tomoe's work?
she and her Mongols have been busy. A woman here named Ran knows where to find her.
Lead the way.
The Terror of Otsuna. Borderlands 3 had a decent new update. Ah, nice. What was the new update? I haven't gotten any of the new DLC yet. Do you have to get the DLC for it?
How does she know where Tomoe's camp is?
She stumbled on it while foraging in the woods.
She's lucky to be alive.
Everyone with her was killed. Is your name Ran?
Yes, my lords.
The Mongols who did this to you, they were led by one of our own.
Tomoe. I'll never forget that face. She used to ride with a group of thieves who lived here.
That's not possible. Tomoe is from Umugi Prefecture.
She found her way here. Her bow terrorized Utsuna for years. People used to say she could knock a falcon from the sky, blindfolded.
This camp you found, where is it?
The forest southwest of here. Between the river and the western shore.
Okay. Well, that's our clue.
The lessons I taught her, the secrets I shared. All wasted. You old fool. Why does she lie to me?
I like how the horse is eating the grass.
Tomoe never told you any of that.
Before we fought, I offered to adopt Tomoe as my daughter. Make her samurai.
For someone like her, that's quite a change in fortune.
And I took it away.
Because she's a hired killer.
Because her sensei failed her. She fell back into the life she knew.
It's one thing to wreck your chance at a better life, but to terrorize your own people.
I am aware, Sakai.
Are you? Can I count on you to do what needs to be done?
We have a camp to find.
Okay. I wonder, let's just go save right now just in case we have the option to like kill her or like make her our waifu, you know?
Stop Tomoe before she takes more lives.
Oh, but hey Riv, how you doing?
The good news is Tomoe fell back to a place she knows. Because she's desperate.
She has the Mongol Empire on her side.
What's left of it now that Khotun is gone. By now, there are Mongols who question the idea of working with her.
We could use that to our advantage. Drive a wedge between them.
What if we did? And Tomoe abandoned the Mongol cause.
If she was willing to fight back against the Mongols, we could use that.
That would be useful. Until the moment she put an arrow in your back.
The woman we spoke to said Tomoe terrorized people here. It must have been years ago. Tomoe would have been young.
In her teens. And holding her own among bandits.
Difficult for someone twice her age. And you never suspected anything.
When she began her study with me, she hid a small blade in her sleeve. And she secretly hoarded food.
I can see how you could overlook those signs.
There were others. I wanted to make her my heir so badly. I blinded myself to the truth. The camp should be nearby.
Perfect terrain for archers lying in wait.
Keep your eyes open. Dismount here. Stay low and find a good place to scout the camp.
Okay.
Up here.
Oh, so perfect.
We've seen this before.
What do you see?
I feel like we're way too close.
Japanese arrows.
Of course.
Bodies used for archery practice.
Tomoe's signature. Shut this camp down. Keep your eyes open for Tomoe.
Ready when you are, Sensei.
I'll stay hidden until you strike.
Ah, that was supposed to be a chain assassinate. Never registered though.
She was seen here recently.
Look around.
You need some help? I got you, man. No worries. No worries. Okay. I'm gonna play Blue's Clues all over again. What's this? Mongol artifacts. Oh, yeah.
Sensei.
Could be Tomoe.
The sensei and the ghost. I'm getting tired of you two.
Your archers are dead. It's over. Ambush.
Oh, we're just gonna go.
Tomoe. I'll hold these fools off.
Okay. I don't know which way she went though. Okay, there she is. It's because she waited up for me.
Tomoe, this only ends one way.
Keep telling yourself that.
There's nowhere to go, Tomoe.
Whoops. Need that. Maybe swap to the longbow.
You need to work harder, Lord Sakai.
Dang, I'm getting called out.
Where's she going? Tomoe!
Hey, y'all hit our horse! What was? Wait, how'd you deflect
Lord
that?
Sakai, the sensei's new pet.
And you're a gifted archer who had a chance at a better life and threw it away.
Is that what he told you?
Tomoe, why are we talking?
So I can warn you to watch your back. My sensei tried to kill me. He'll try the same with you.
Thanks for the warning, but I'm here to end this.
It's already over. I have nothing. No one.
Put the bow down, Tomoe. Has she lost her mind?
Is she just R.I.P.?
No sign of her.
Alright, let's go.
I should tell Sensei Ishikawa.
No! Were we not supposed to go down here? I was assuming we were supposed to chase her. I just saw the quest and it says return to him. Can we fast travel that? Oh. That's a good 10 seconds in the trash. Oh, at least they put this here, just in case anyone was dumb enough like me and just jumped right down. I mean, wouldn't that make sense though? It's like, oh, we need to pursue Tomoe, so... I wonder if you can pursue her. That'd be really cool if, like, whoops, if, like, if you don't jump, you know, you just go back to Sensei and, like, you know, you lose her forever or something. But if you do pursue her, like, you can actually find her. Oh, it's a golden bird. Nice. I guess this is on the way anyways, right? Yeah, it's basically on the way.
Without you, boy.
Haiku. Yeah, I'm over the haikus. I don't even want to. It's not even worth it. Resident sleeper for me. But then again, next time I'll probably end up looking at this thing again. I'm gonna be like, oh, what's that? It's gonna lead me to the exact same spot. To the right. He tried to kill her, though, apparently. Right, who's telling the truth?
Sakai, what happened?
Tomoe could have killed me, but she didn't.
You let her get away.
She jumped off a cliff. I saw her.
You saw what she wanted you to.
What?
She sounded desperate.
She is. Because of us.
Why does she think you'll turn on me?
She doesn't. She's trying to drive a wedge between us. And it's working.
No, it's not.
Good. But the next time you wonder if I can do what's needed, ask yourself first. We stopped Tomoe in Toyotama, but her archers still threaten Yoshi Springs. Find me there.
It was funny. I wanted to start those quests first because I felt like, oh, we just gotta pursue her, you know. No, she over here. There's a little thing. All right, go way over there. The Terror of Otsuna. It's like she's the demon of this area. Everything with this game in terms of the quests. A range charm, charm efficiencies, maybe more accuracy or something. I mean, I'm still gonna look at what we've been getting. This is the new one. 15% increase to knocking and reload speeds. Okay. It's not bad if I wanted to go for like an arrow build. But we also are getting silk off of this, which is like the one currency that's kind of more rare. And I have to mark it on my map again. Or is it already marked?
Hiya!
No? Okay, hold on. Well, where is... no, this is the old... Where the heck? Oh, I forgot about that monk guy, too. Where the heck is this next quest? I really feel like it should continue the quest. Is it going to be in another area? What the heck? Where are we? Hold on, let's see. Where are we on the map? Okay, we're over here. I guess I'm going to have to do this. Oh, this is completed tales. Alright, here we go. There we go. Show on the map. It's just like, look at that. What is that? Spend technique points. Oh yeah, we should probably do that. What do I actually want to learn? There's probably a few things that we can go ahead and start investing into. I think getting the one where you get to increase the stagger damage against everything is quite nice. So I'm going to go and get the stagger damage at least on, I think we can get them on both. Against the brutes. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. We only have 1 point though. But yeah, I want to get the increased stagger damage against everything. Okay, so yeah, just keep on going straight. All right.
Let's go.
Although we have to scale this. I'll use my horse for an extra jump. I don't know if any of you guys used to play Super Mario World, but like there are times where like you use Yoshi as like an extra jump. I did that as well. Good tactics. Okay. Oh, we got a birdie. Oh, wait, where's this bird going? Oh. Okay, let's go here. Which I have to go towards anyway, so that's fine. Okay, there we go. I'm guessing the bird went to the top. Which is also where the quest is anyways. Is that bird over there? Is this where we need to go? Oh, it's both. I'm hoping there's like a hot spring or something. Where the heck did that bird go? Sensei Ishikawa's dojo. Is he? Oh, at first I thought he was gonna actually shoot us, and I was like, she was right. He's trying to betray us.
Sakai.
Sensei, any word on Tomoe?
Yes, but I'm not sure you are ready for her.
You make her sound like a demon.
That's not far off the mark. Tomoe is fearless. She is not samurai, but she is a born killer.
I know the type.
No, you do not.
The sensei and the students.
Come,
Where are we headed?
an archery range. The locals are Mongols training there. I suspect Tomoe was with them.
Tomoe betrayed you before she sided with the Mongols. But you never told me exactly what happened.
She used my teaching to help a band of assassins. They paid well.
It still doesn't explain why she attacked you.
Sakai, how does a samurai deal with an assassin?
You retaliated and attacked her.
I dealt with Tomoe as I would any common murderer.
She was your student.
I don't make exceptions, Sakai.
We're just going on foot, okay. Oh, we have to talk to him before we're going up. Okay. I'm glad I saw
You
that.
have to climb to get there.
Sure you can make it, Sensei?
What are you waiting for, Sakai?
You need a hand, Sensei?
What? Dude, it just teleported. He's too fast. Oh, it's just like infinite arrows. I'm guessing we're gonna have to fight like some like
the only way up was to climb.
No. I said you had to climb. It's good exercise. Arrows, Mongol and Japanese.
If they were here, they're long gone.
We might pick up their trail by the practice target.
There is no target.
Near that watchtower.
Not bad, Sensei.
Find out where they went.
Why do I have to find that out?
Move it, Sakai.
How many Mongols is Tomoe training? A severed head.
I can't even
Used for
see.
target practice. Sensei! Mongols here!
Dude, my horse is blocking me. What the?
Sensei! Use your help! Sensei! Use your help!
Sensei busy, dude. Oh, okay. Guess he'll come to us then. Oh,
Good work, Sakai.
alright.
Resting your bow arm, Sensei?
Observing your response to an ambush.
You knew those Mongols were still here.
Yes.
You didn't think to mention it?
If you can't handle a few Mongols, what good will you be against Tomoe?
This is war, not a test.
And how many wars have you fought?
One and we lost Kappa.
test you as I see fit.
I can see why Tomoe attacked you.
Wait, do we get to kill this guy?
Now, where did she go, Sakai?
It'd be so cool if you can just like actually kill him now. I want to kind of kill him.
A dozen men, maybe more.
Follow the trail.
I mean, he asked us to help
Sir, come on.
help him like on this quest, and he's like, no, I'm gonna just chill back. This guy's wild, dude. All right. Oh, we gotta go back to the main menu thing again. That journal. Follow the mongrels. Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're just following this trail, right? Which goes this way. You know what I don't get is when the trail goes and then it ends and it goes. It's like, why not just kind of have a path?
If we find her,
And if not,
I can understand if it breaks off in like the water.
Without me?
if I must.
Good answer.
Oh. Okay. Oh, it's down here.
Look at them. They're practicing what Tomoe taught them. Murdering the innocent.
Give him the bees. Okay, I got you. Oh, no. Alright, that guy's gonna die in 1 second. Dude, look how slow that turn speed is. That's maximum turn speed. Alright. You know, remember how he was like, I'm just gonna test you. Yo, I'll test you out too, mate. Hope you get knocked. Alright. Oh. We don't need to leave yourself. Let that guy suffer.
Did you see a Japanese woman with these Mongols?
I couldn't believe it. She was giving them orders.
What did she say?
Something about the sensei. And the hot springs. That's all I heard, my lord. Forgive me. Taught a monster how to hunt.
They heard Tomoe giving orders to the Mongols. She mentioned Hiyoshi Springs.
She's just getting started. Sakai, the way you fight, it's not your uncle's way, and it's not mine.
We've never faced an enemy like this. I do what I must to defeat them.
A samurai is a guardian, not a killer who darts around like a thief.
You didn't see Komoda.
I've seen enough. I know it was brutal, but I won't train another monster.
I know. I won't let that happen.
If Tomoe is going after Hiyoshi Springs, I need to prepare. So do you. I'll see you at my dojo, Sakai.
The sensates. I bet you there's like a... Hopefully... Oh, we got a technical point. That's perfect. I can get the one that staggers brutes. And then we'll have every single one. Charm of efficiency. What does this do? Efficiency? Oh, we have 2 of them. Oh, so you can stack the charms? Ah, I didn't even think about that. Okay. The journal updated. Pass. Okay, I'll just go ahead and start tracking that. Alright, we gotta go into Ishikawa in the dojo, which is all the way. Fast travel? Not really. Can I climb down one of Oh, perfect. Perfect. Cool.
That's my cousin.
This way? Behind us? To the left? Just gotta make sure we're on the right path. Alright. So a little bit to the left. Alright, catching up with the trap. The stream is over and I gotta... Oh, load new cards. Oh, for they did a Yu-Gi-Oh stream. Showing off new cards. That's actually pretty cool. Well, I'll be covering those very soon. I appreciate you letting me know, Rip. Dang, what the heck? I look at my chat and someone got timed out like 1,000 times. Dang, what the heck? What did that person do, man? Alright. Let's go ahead and continue. Alright, someone has redeemed a chat reward to ban someone for 10 minutes. Well, rip Reno. But I feel like if you ban him for 10 minutes, that guy's a very strong mod. I'll reduce it by a little bit. I have to reduce it by a little bit. You did nothing? You didn't do nothing? You just got banned for no reason? Alright, well, I'll look into it. But we got to focus on the gameplay here first. Let me just go ahead and start up this. Where the heck? What? Oh, wait, you know what? Is his dojo at the top of the thing? I bet you it's at the top of the thing. That's why I don't want to go here for no... Yeah, it's got to be at the top. It says straight and... Well, it's a rock. Just left to move between wire climbing holds. Okay. Oh, there we go. Welcome back, Darth Nymph. Ooh, collecting it. It's just the headband. It's probably a different color.
Sakai.
Any news of Tomoe?
Travelers have been shot dead on the roads in and out of Hiyoshi Springs. People are afraid to leave or deliver supplies.
You think that's her doing?
A few archers at strategic points can isolate a whole town.
A tactic of yours when you were Clan Nagao's archery master.
Tomoe was a good student.
Too good. We're fighting your own reflection.
We will turn that to our advantage.
The pass never passes. All right, I'll check out the chat in a moment. I'll check the chat logs. Main focus of my stream is always gameplay, but don't worry, I'll manage that. But we gotta take out Tomoe first. All right. Where the heck are we supposed to go? Is it? Oh, we gotta follow Ishikawa. Oh, he's right here.
How do you propose we find these archers?
We think like Tomoe.
I really want to know if this guy is actually gonna backstab us.
We want to control movement.
All right, yeah. Okay, let me say it. Because again, if it comes down to saving, this is the most recent one, right? 24s today. Just in case we can have an option.
Where do we put archers?
Okay, that's cool.
A handful of men could shut down the road to the coast.
Yes.
That path behind the inn.
No. Poor cover, no clear lines of sight. You want to cover the largest territory with the fewest archers.
No, let me just go to the very end.
It would be smart to control the main entrance into town.
People already avoid the main road. Archers there would be wasted.
This is the second to last one.
I would want someone looking over the bridge into town.
So would I.
Is there one more that I missed out on? Am I still looking for something? What the heck am I looking for? Oh, way over there. Okay.
The road south runs along a high ridge. Perfect place to rain down arrows.
Tomoe would agree. There's hope for you. Let's go hunting.
Which road? It's all the way at the bottom.
Yeah.
He's coming down too, right? I'm not just going down for nothing. Oh shit, he's right here. Alright.
Let's go, Kaze.
Can I just drop down in here? I feel like maybe it's death. Oh no, we're good. Alright, perfect. And we're right on path.
My lord,
Sorry,
would
mate.
that be the blade of Clan Sakai?
Come on, go straight. There we go. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Nice little bridge. A horse fit.
What else did you teach Tomoe?
I held back nothing. We're getting close. Eyes open.
Innocent travelers. Murdered.
Let's help killers across the Sansu River.
Am I supposed to like help them? Oh no, this is like my quest. Did they see us? Oh, it said assassinate! Oh, I got scammed, man. No, he hit me! We lost all of our double trigger. It's like my favorite
I wasn't
thing.
here.
Oh, now we gotta go to the right over here. Nova, thank you so much for the follow, mate. Oh, this one? No, literally like way over this way.
All those innocent dead. Tomoe has thrown everything away. Betrayed our people. They turned one of my oldest friends against me. Weak or not, Tomoe and Yugioh knew they were born with less than they deserved.
Now you're being too kind.
Kindness can be useful, even to a warrior. My uncle, but he didn't tell me. He showed me. Mercy creates a debt.
Your uncle shouldn't be.
They can't work on this.
Would you like to see what I have?
Kind of, but I kind of want to finish this quest. Because this quest has been the longest, like, goose hunt for the longest time. I wanted to, like, jump right in there, but I feel like it could get us killed, so we'll just jump right here. And we still took damage. I guess that it was really shallow. Oh, that's, nice amount of damage. Beat them up. Oh, you, what the? I got scammed. They told me to go down here. It's like, alright, they're gonna put a bunch of archers on the top. I really didn't expect that. Where's this guy running? Okay. Alright. I don't think we can... Yeah, over here we're good though. Oh, there's a bunch of archers over here. I'm just gonna go melee them. I thought about shooting them, but there's 3 of them. Oh, actually, wait. Easy claps. Just shoot this. Get all of them. Nice. This guy was too far. What is he even trying to shoot at? Oh, I'm out of arrows. Alright. He's gone.
How did Tomoe become your student?
Now I gotta reach somewhere else.
You didn't turn her away. She must have had training.
Ooh. This is a free upgrade over
A
here.
warrior's spirit.
Or free materials. 1 steel. Oh, I see him. Okay, let's dismount. Can they see us if we go all the way around? No, you don't see anything. Cut off that guy's hand. Not gonna be archery for a while. Oh, we cut off that whole guy's arm. Wait, that guy didn't see us the whole time. Oh shoot, we just... Hold on. I don't know if this guy saw us. That doesn't matter. I'm trying to sheath my sword. I don't know, maybe after the game completion, there's just no doing that? Yeah, it's just no regen. Oh, is there a guy? What is this guy doing down here? Well, what the heck is he doing? Look at this guy. What are you doing, mate? Are you stuck? What's on black screen? Oh, wait.
I do. I have message.
Speak.
Sensei, all of Hiyoshi Springs will beg for mercy, like the victims of Hironori Naga. Silence!
Dang, quick shot that guy.
Hironori Nagao. Didn't he die fighting bandits?
It was decades ago.
He was reputed to be a great archer. Did he study with you?
No. Tomoe is spreading lies.
I mean, it is
Seed
him.
of truth.
She wants us to doubt each other. We are all that stands between Hiyoshi Springs and a bloodbath.
And we stand together.
I like how we question
Plan
him and then
attack
it's like,
defense at my dojo.
we're chill.
Meet me there and be ready to fight.
I wonder if we're gonna find out something about this guy and then he's gonna try to backstab us. Maybe just feed him an apple.
Doing good, Kaze.
The past that never passed. More like the quest that never ends, man. This quest, it's just like, go over here. All right, I'll go over here. I know I keep on mentioning it in this game, but like, honestly, this one's absolutely ridiculous. It's another same one. I wonder if you can like rapid fire these shots, but like at the end of the day, what's the point of rapid firing when you have ammo? Unless you get an ammo, or like, you know what would be really good with this quest? I would love this, because this quest is literally just not ending. It never ends. It would be cool if at the very end what you would get is an endless quiver. That would be awesome. What's the quickest route? I think definitely right here. I think that would definitely be an awesome thing. Then all those charms that we're getting for like 15%, was it like knock arrow speed or something? All those would then get a lot of value. Because like, if you can shoot really fast, that's cool and all, but you still got to, you know, manage your ammo. You remember when I started this quest? Yeah, this quest legitimately, because we had to meet him to get the first part of the quest, right? So this is over an hour long for what seemed like a side quest of never... Wait, oh, we passed it. Where is it? I just wanted to finish this quest, you know, it's good, like, hour plus. I think we can jump in that, though, can't we? Or where's the actual location? I don't know, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna jump right over here. Gotta be careful, though. Oh no! I wanted to just jump straight in, but I didn't notice that there was a thing over here. You know what, we can just jump like this, right? Alright, awesome. Save myself 5 seconds. It's to the left. Oh my... You know what's funny is oh, no, it's fine. I see that there is a path. His dojo is like on the top of the mountain. Wait, don't I just have the... Oh, no, he's not... Is this where the actual dojo... That's the hot springs. There's no fast travel at the moment.
Sakai.
The way of the bow.
We must deal with Tomoe's threat against Yoshi Springs before it's too late.
I don't understand a fixation on the town.
I was born there. Destroying it proves our worth to the Mongols. And humiliates me.
But the terrain works in our favor. 2 skilled archers can hold off hundreds.
Or we allow the Mongols to take it. Tomoe wins a victory and lets her guard down. Then we strike.
Sacrifice Hiyoshi Springs for Tomoe.
The sacrifice is worth it.
What?
Tomoe would agree, Sensei.
Fine, Sakai. She will attack from the north. We should focus our efforts there.
Scout elevated positions, place arrows, and...
Listen. Did you hear that? 1 arrow, 1 death.
Oh, he already spotted us. Yeah, I'm gonna save my thing then. We have our like super move right now. This last guy.
I wondered when Tomoe's new friends would visit.
If the point was to kill us, she would have sent more men.
Or the point was not to kill, but to delay.
Hiyoshi Springs. The attack is starting.
This way.
I was just gonna jump straight down.
If I fall today, promise me you will keep hunting Tomoe.
Mongols are my priority. You would.
I promise, Sensei.
She knows you're my student. Your death will destroy my legacy.
Your way of the bow will survive with me.
I'll also
Where will
kind of just want to
Tomoe
kill
strike?
him.
In the back town, near the waterfalls. The most vulnerable point.
If we get there before the Mongols, we can prepare a
Maybe this is
defense.
faster.
But it won't be easy.
About the
Never
same.
is.
I'm a murderer? I mean, I almost killed my uncle in this game. Oh, no, 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 no! I just ultied.
Mongols are heading for Hiyoshi Springs.
Gather everyone at the inn and stay out of sight. We will deal with them.
Yes, my lords.
Look how it's the peasants. I thought this was gonna be like an epic fight. I'm like, alright, let's go in. Ulti against
Flatline over
peasants.
here. The Mongols won't be able to
Oh, we still have our ulti. Okay, so that's cool. Okay.
We don't have much time. What can we use to our advantage?
What can we use to... Dude, I got my ulti. Let's go. Alright, he wants me to go ahead and scout.
Not many options.
We'll exploit the ones we have.
What the...
Those barrels could do some damage.
Oh, okay, we're shoot the barrel. Okay, I gotcha.
Dry grass. Lure the Mongols in.
We'll make sure you have flaming arrows.
Hornets' nests.
Excellent distraction. Take these flaming arrows. And try not to burn yourself or me.
Oh, this is new. Shot by the half bow ignites enemies, cloth, and dry grass.
Then don't get in my way, Sensei.
How do I make it? Oh, you have fire.
Mongols will be here soon.
Okay, cool.
They're getting closer.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Let's demonstrate the way of the bow for them.
Okay. I feel like standing on top of a rock out in the open is kind of a ding-dong move.
They're coming
but-
downhill. Take them.
One arrow, one death, Sensei.
Oh, wait, they already shot that thing. I feel like I just want to go up there and just melee them, but... I want to try this out. Is this, like, gonna light it on fire? Oh, it lights all of that on fire. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wait, what? I first want to go up there and melee them. Like, I'm just gonna go YOLO it, dude. Let's go.
Ready for more.
Who are they? Coming down the main.
I've got them.
I guess I'm not in the tail area, which is what, sitting over here? Got my ulti up again.
No sign of Tomoe. More on the way.
I feel like that's unfair that it's like return to the tail area. Dude, the monsters, the enemy's like right there. You know what I mean? Oh. Jesus. All right. There's like 3 more people over here. Alright. The real question. Where's Tomoe? Ishikawa. Where's she? I swear if it's another quest, I'm just gonna cry.
There she is,
That's Tomoe?
burning the Nagao banner.
We can catch her.
She'll be long gone by the time we get there.
The never-ending quest, man.
She's a coward.
No. She's mocking me. She knows the last student I trained before her was Hironori Nagao.
You said he wasn't your student. Which is it?
Oh, we slipped up.
I was young, prideful, callous. Hironori learned from my example. He led a rebellion to seize the clan, and lost, but only after butchering Lord Nagao's best men.
Hironori didn't die fighting bandits.
That was a story to protect Nagao's legacy. There was no saving mine. As his teacher, I could never be trusted again. I was granted the mercy to resign my position. I convinced myself the way of the bow had to survive. But the truth is, I am a coward who should have ended it long ago.
You told Tomoe all of this.
I wanted her to understand what it meant for me to teach again. But like everything else, she turned it against me.
You'll never redeem Hironori Nagao. And you won't change Tomoe. But today, you saved the people of Hiyoshi Springs.
With my new student.
Where will Tomoe go now?
North, to ask the Mongols for reinforcements. And we must follow her.
I want to finish this quest so bad. Another one. Yeah, dude, DJ Khaled. Dude, that's a good title for this video, dude. The DJ Khaled quest. Like, it legitimately never ends. I think that there comes to a point, you know, when you're designing a game, to be like, okay, you know what, we trolled the player long enough, because at this point, it's just like, I'm going to finish it, believe me. But anyways, if you're watching this YouTube, we're going to go ahead and cut it off on half of a side quest? This isn't even one of the legendary quests. It's just like some like side quest, finding a student. I did not think it was going to take this long. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. You guys, let me know how you guys feel about this. I feel like, you know, sometimes, you know, when I talk about like game design and stuff like that, like I'll mention something, and, you know, some people agree and disagree that, like, you know, some quests are a little bit too long or too repetitive. The amount of time that like the player spends like on this like wild goose egg hunt is just insane in this one. But comment down below how you feel about it. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next part where hopefully we'll find Tomoe, and we're gonna, if we have the option, we're gonna kill the leader. We're gonna save Tomoe because I kind of want to see if she's hot or not. Anyways, I'll catch you next one. Peace.